Boys, are you supposed to be working? Scott the team, action, action. He restored the vehicle, he fixed all the panel work, he resprayed it, he didn't let no one touch it, and you know what? He said, I'm going to go to Timmy's detailing for the final touch.
Well, obviously, I was saying because the car was painted in the shed, it did have a lot of swirls, a lot of runs in the clear, and it really needed to be cleaned up by a professional. I did my online research. I just so happened to be talking to a workmate who had his car here as well, Timmy's. And I know Tony personally, the gentleman that had his car here, and he's a very fussy man. So I thought if you could get him happy, you pretty much won my work, and I'm glad I took his advice and bring it here.
Guys, Adam from Timmy's Detailing. I have to say we've got a very exciting stunt over a car, as you know. It's been a pleasure working on this beautiful Kingswood. I'm halfway through my paint correction process on this small area. Like I said, small sections at a time. I'm working very slow, but not too slow. And I'm working back up that way, doing a crisscross pattern. Now we're putting at least 2 mils of BC-04 liquid glass coating on top of the mist that we just put on. Don't you just love installing Modesta BC-04? Something about it just looks delicious, doesn't it? Alright, we're doing action in our dream car. Dream engine bay. BC-04 all the way. If you want to stop yapping, just stop watching. Look at this guy, powerhouse engine. I have to give full credit to these guys. Absolutely in love with their work. This car was, guys, resprayed by the owner. He's actually done all the work himself. He's done the restoration. He got it as a shell. He took all the rust out. He put all the rust agents. He cleaned it up. And when he said that, you know what? I actually felt like doing the car for free. It was an honor to have someone that worked so hard, 4 years I think it was, I can't remember exactly what he said, but, and then at the end, he decided to actually let one person touch it, and that was Timmy's Detail. So it means a lot, and I'm really grateful to have this car here and have that opportunity. It's absolutely amazing. I'm really enjoying working on this car. He's done a beautiful, beautiful job. I just want to share one important fact about our work and our co-partner in Modesta liquid glass coating. The most beautiful part about this coating is nice and thick, it's made out of glass, gets baked on, and one very unique thing about this coating, come let me show you guys, please follow me. It's the only coating in the world that's applied with water. It goes on with water, And it's also leveled with water. It's unbelievable. And the fact that it goes on with water, it's just phenomenal. It blows me away. And I love the fact that it's the only coating in the world that you can apply with water. And believe me, it's a lot more enjoyable, and the finish is crazy. Come look at it, please. Absolutely stunning. Here we go. It is a wet cloth, believe it or not, and we are leveling the coating that we just installed. I know we've got a lot of water here. We're going to follow this by with a dry cloth, just to make sure there's no moisture left and the coating is 100% level, and we achieve that beautiful candy gloss, the delicious gloss. Remember, just change your cloths often and you won't have high spots. Enjoy. So like I said, the next step is to get a dry cloth and take all out the moisture and inspect it with the lighting and make sure the results are delicious. Guys, thanks for watching today. We've got a beautiful team here with the boys. 4 of us did an amazing job. And I want to sum it up today. We installed the BC-04 liquid glass coating on this beast of a Kingswood. And it was a very enjoyable process. I gave some tips on the videos as well. Please enjoy those and apply them if you don't already know them, especially for those DIY. And also I have to say, the owner of the vehicle, he's absolutely amazing with his work. He's restored this from scratch, from a shell, from pretty much from start all the way to the end, and he's given the privilege and the honour for us to touch his car at the end. And according to all his project cars, he's done it all himself, and no one's ever touched it apart from the mechanic. And from the bodywork point of view, we're the first one and the last one to touch it. So it was a pleasure and an honour, and I'm going to invite the owner over and give his story as well. So continue watching, please. Hey guys, Adam from Timmy's Detailing. I've got a stunner of a car, but I'm not going to say too much. I've got the owner sitting right next to me. His name's Jade. I'd really like to hand it over and give his special story about his beautiful Kingswood. And I'd like to also thank him for choosing Timmy's Detailing.
Thank you. I purchased this car probably around 5 years ago now. I purchased it after selling a previous project car I had. I was getting a bit bored and needed another project, so this is it. Always loved the look of the HT. The beautiful front end on the car, the chrome work, the bench seat. You know, it's iconic Australian. Yeah, after finding this one in South Australia and getting it down here, I went to work, completely stripping it apart, bare metal rotisserie rebuild, and yeah, built it to exactly how I wanted it.
And you personally did all that work?
Yeah, I could safely say 99% of the work was done by myself and my family. My uncle, being a spray painter by trade, he gave me a big hand on the car. But apart from that, yeah, it was all, just myself and the family did it.
Are we able to drop his name as special thanks to your uncle?
Yeah, a big thank you to Paul Laddard. Did an amazing job in helping me get this car to where it is today. And also to Powerhouse Engines, they've done a great job with the motor as well in this.
What was one of the biggest challenges doing it all in-house, DIY project?
The biggest challenge was, like I said, this is 100% a shed build. So obviously trying to keep dust out when the car was being painted, trying to turn the thing. Yeah, that was probably the hardest bit. Yeah, just having the time to do things properly.
When you say time, how long has it been?
Well, the restore for this one, I'd estimate probably to 2.5 to 3 years. Yeah, as mainly The big blowout in time was waiting for components. Things are getting very, very hard to source now on these vehicles. So yeah, just had to wait for the right stuff.
You've got a beautiful story, and it's an honour to have it in Timmy's detailing. And what was one of the reasons why, given that you didn't really get anyone to touch your car apart from yourself and your family, what was the reason for going external on the final touch?
Yep, well obviously I was saying because the car was painted in the shed, it did have a lot of swirls, a lot of runs in the clear, and it really needed to be cleaned up by a professional. I did my online research. I just so happened to be talking to a workmate who had his car here as well at Timmy's. And I know Tony personally, the gentleman that had his car here, and he's a very fussy man. So I thought if you could get him happy, you pretty much won my work, and I'm glad I took his advice and bring it here.
Awesome, mate. Thanks for choosing us. Just to sum it up from our end, we've done stage 3 paint correction, well, stage 4, given that it's Modesta with the primer, followed by the BC-04 liquid glass coating. We also polished up the rims, the engine bay, and we also coated the wheels, the engine bay, the windows, and obviously the whole body. That's a full Modesta package. So I really enjoyed the process. The whole Timmy's detailing team was honoured with Jade's choice of detailer, and I'd like to thank you for choosing us and giving that opportunity for the final touch. And I really love your story, and yeah, super excited to hand it over.
Beautiful, thank you.
You're welcome.